live First Alert forecast.
Well, since the beginning of the month, many areas have received well over 4 inches of rain, mostly south of Fort Wayne, although you can see these little bright spots kind of between blue and white, kind of on the north side of Fort Wayne, where around 4 or 5 inches of rain has fallen, although into southern Wells County, portions of Adams County, anywhere between 4 to 6 inches of rain. So much rain that's actually not even on our current kind of color key here, but we have 2 to 2.5 inches of rain here displayed as purple, and you can actually see most of the region has at least received about 2 to 2.5 inches of rain, closer to 3. Now, are we expecting any more soon? Well, we will see a little bit by the middle of the week. This is a look at the next 5 days, and most of this, if not all of this really, is going to be falling mid to late day Wednesday into early Thursday, and some of this, believe it or not, could fall as a little bit of snow by midday Wednesday. We'll get to that here in a second, but just so you know, we're expecting about maybe a half an inch to an inch of rain. Better chances of that north of Fort Wayne. From about Fort Wayne southward, about a half an inch or so of rainfall expected from that Wednesday into early Thursday system. And then farther south and west you go, the lighter the rain is expected to be. Satellite and radar does show a cold front that's actually just passed. It passed hours ago, bringing with it some much colder air. You can kind of see that translating here with this front moving through Cleveland, bringing with it some of that wet snow too. We are looking at a wind chill factor tomorrow morning. Low temperatures will be in the low to mid 20s, but the wind chill will be in the low to mid teens by about 6 to 7 a.m. tomorrow. And even by the middle of the day or even late afternoon, the temperature will struggle to get to 40 degrees, first of all, but the wind chill is still expected to be at or a little below freezing. So tomorrow overall is expected to be a very, very cold day, even though we're looking at plenty of sunshine, a gorgeous day, mostly sunny skies. Should see a few mid and high level clouds build in perhaps by midday, but otherwise a beautiful sunny day with clouds building in ahead of our next weather system on Wednesday. And as I mentioned, this could start as a bit of snow. The belief here right now is that Future Track may be a bit aggressive when it comes to bringing in some of this wet snow. It also may not be. What it really depends on here is not just the temperature at the surface, but in the layers of the atmosphere too, because if we're able to see a heavy enough precipitation, it could actually drag the air temperature down through evaporative cooling, and as a result, it could result in rain, then transitioning to moderate snow, and as long as that precipitation is heavy enough, it could stay as a bit of moderate snow. We would expect either way any accumulation to be very light, likely on the grass or mulch. We're not talking about significant accumulations here, but there could be some through Wednesday afternoon, transitioning eventually to rain. And the reason why that is of higher confidence that we will eventually get that transition going is because a warm front will be lifting northward, and it will help warm temperatures as the front lifts. But if it takes its time, kind of like it did last week, and that thwarted, for the most part anyway, a lot of severe weather that could have happened, what may end up happening is we may be dealing with a bit more wet snow. So it just depends again on the timing of that front. But we do believe that switchover eventually will happen late Wednesday into Thursday. Bears watching though, but we're giving you that first alert anyway that a little bit of snow could fall. We're not issuing any first alert weather days, however. It's not going to be a day that we think will be impactful in that way. Now, again, few flakes, temperatures into the mid-40s. We believe the predominant precipitation type at this time will be rain. Thursday, few showers, 52, 51 partly sunny on Friday. And look at Saturday and Sunday. Beautiful weekend days, mostly sunny. Temperatures in the mid-50s Saturday, low 60s on Sunday. Could even be a bit warmer than that. Highs will be close to 70 as well by early next week, with a few clouds and showers returning.
Right. Thank you so much, Matt. We take you to break right now with a live look at downtown Fort